And hello everybody, my name is NikoTheLegend, also known as the one-manner teenager, the snowflake, the rambling idiot, and Vigil. And unfortunately, we have some bad news on this video this time around. Before we get started, hey, if you like what you see today in the NikoTheLegend channel, feel free to subscribe. The road to 1,000 is closer than you think. Anyway guys, so as I mentioned before, we got bad news about a Chrono Cross or new Chrono game, or just Chrono game in the franchise. Now, as you all know, as much as I do, that Chrono Cross Remastered recently released, and myself, have been playing it and have been enjoying it very thoroughly, and then hopefully everybody else is, for the most part, is also enjoying it. Now, Square has said frankly in a recent interview that they are not planning on doing a sequel for the next Chrono game in the franchise, but they don't know what the future holds. So, not doing it, but it's possible. It's very, very slightly possible. We have to see in the future. So, with that said, that's pretty much what the article really says. It's not that long, but I kind of wanted to dive a little deeper. So, the Chrono Cross Remaster has released, and honestly, this remaster is the best sign we have, the best chance we get on getting another game in the installment. And why is that? Well, sometimes when they do remasters or they bring back dead franchises or games that haven't seen the light of day in a long time, kind of reanimating the dead a little bit, it's a good way for the company to see if the game holds any water itself, to see if there's some type of, well, mainly profit to be had. But besides that, see if the fan base is still alive and well and wanting to see their reaction. Now, honestly, it all comes down to money, but they should also give the game the remaster's benefit of the doubt, to where it's not just, one and done. This isn't a AAA game, so let's not even give it not even remotely a chance to let it spread its wings and fly into the sales skies. Sales as in, money. So that's the best thing we can do, and of course, since social media is a hell of a thing these days, we can let our voices be heard big time. So let's just say, in layman's terms, is that Square Enix isn't safe from us loving the Chrono Cross or the Chrono Trigger games, and I'm sure a lot of us are wanting to see a Chrono Trigger HD 2D remaster. That's the only thing I would see it. Or just bring it back to, on consoles, the original look and feel of the game that we grew up and loved playing. That would be the best bet. So anyway, short story is that it's very, very slightly possible. Do you guys think it's possible? Do you guys want another game in the Chrono franchise? Do you remember that game Chrono Break, that fan-made project that looked like a great sequel to Chrono Trigger? Right? It was Chrono Trigger itself mainly, not really a sequel to Chrono Cross, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It did really well. It got people excited, but then it was shut down because, it's a fan-made project. I expected it to get shut down, but, that should give them an idea of how much we really wanted it back then. And after seeing this game released for a modern-day audience and veterans alike, I think this could give Square Enix the opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, we all know how much time and effort went into these two games, what kind of crew worked on these games, especially Chrono Trigger. There were some great giants of, my gosh, in the industry of entertainment, especially out of Japan mainly, like Akira Toriyama, Nobuo Uematsu, Yoshinori Mitsuda, some folk that worked on Xenogears and all that. Yeah, it's a big crew. It's a very big crew of awesomeness. So that's where we are right now. So the remaster hasn't been out for too long, and time will tell if the wind blows in our direction and guides Square Enix to the right path of making this a reality. I think it would be great to have a solid trilogy many years later after Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger's release. There's no time like the present. And I could also say better late than never. Is that a contradictory statement? I don't know. But I will say this. For good news about the sales doing well. If you look on the Nintendo Switch eShop, at least last time I checked was last night, Chrono Cross was number 4. Number 1 was Lego Star Wars. Number 2 was, oh my gosh, there was another game that came out. Kirby the Forgotten Land. And then Star Wars Deluxe Edition, and then Chrono Cross Remastered. So Nintendo fans around the world are really enjoying this game on the eShop. So let's just pray that it keeps doing that and just keeps pushing it and pushing it in our direction, our favor. Anyway, folks, I hate to keep you longer than needed. Just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. Maybe I missed some few details about it. Hey, let me know down below what else could be a great chance for Chrono franchise to come back. What does Square need to do, and what do we need to do to make that a reality? Do you see it be a possibility of the next Chrono game? Let me know down below. Hey, I've been your host, NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager, the snowflake, the rambling idiot, and Vigil. And I hope you did enjoy Pathfinders. Take care, because this is going to be the only video where I don't wear a hat. I just want to die.